Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Ruth. I made this video because I felt that my gerbils weren't keen on the commercial mixes. So I wanted to make my own mix so that I knew what was going into the mix. I still have it. I've got some Jerry Gerbil and some Nature's Touch. They seemed to quite like it at first. By the way, this isn't the gerbils, this is the degus. The gerbils are over there. At first they seemed to quite like it, but I've noticed lately that it's taken them a while to actually eat the food that I'm putting out for them. And things that they ate pretty much straight away before, they're not eating as much now. I have tried them with fresh carrot, because they always liked the dried carrot that was in the Jerry Gerbil, so thought I'd try them with some fresh carrot. They love the fresh carrot, so last week and today I've been putting some fresh carrot in for them, just a tiny little bit. But I wanted to make this mix because there isn't a lot of choice for food for gerbils, especially in the UK. And a lot of the food is geared towards multiple animals. Like I was in Morrison's today and you've got wag food that's for hamsters, mice and gerbils. It has 16% protein in and it is 10% fat. Now, recommended amount of protein for a gerbil is 12%. Fat between 6 and 8. So that's way too high protein and fat for even a healthy, active adult gerbil. Even Jerry Gerbil's quite high. I can't remember what Nature's Touch is, but Jerry Gerbil's quite a high content as well. So I wanted to try them out, see, make my own, did my research. I did take some inspiration from another YouTuber. Her channel is Erin's Ark, and something just beeped at me. It was my computer, as long as the camera doesn't turn off. Anyway, Erin's Ark was the one that inspired... My computer keeps beeping. Try again. Erin's Ark was the YouTuber that I took inspiration from, and I've based my gerbil mix on hers, plus some, I think there was another two, no, I think it was her, because she did about 3 different mixes, and there was another pair of YouTubers that it was the 2 people with their own channel. Not going to mention them because when I actually worked out their mix, their protein and fat content was completely wrong. Haven't actually worked out what the protein and fat content of Erin's mix is, but I wanted to do my own research. I wanted to do my own calculations when it came to the fat and protein content. So that's what I did, and let's go to the video. So we're going to start with the first ingredient, which is grass seed. And we need 100 grams of grass seed. Okay, so I accidentally added 101, so we'll just take a little bit out. Okay, so 100 grams. Now, I do have this box on the floor to put the complete mix in. So that's 100 grams of grass seed. So next is bird seed. Now I just got budgie food from Pets at Home. The only problem I've got with this is it does have vegetable oil in it, but I'm assuming it's just negligible. You know, just to make the seeds shine. So applying the need to make the seeds shine, I do not know. But we need 100 grams of this, and my scales went off again. So this has white millet, red millet, canary seed and vegetable oil. 100 grams of budgie seed. I'll take it off before it decides to change it round again. Right, next is millet flakes, and we want 55 grams of millet flakes. Next we have, without spilling anything, barley. So we need 70 grams of barley. Hopefully these gerbils will appreciate this and will actually like this mix, because they really don't like any of the commercial mix. Well, I've only tried two. The Jerry Gerbil and the Nature's Touch, but they're not overly keen on it. They were in this at the beginning. They quite like the pumpkin seeds and stuff that was in it, but they're not as keen on it now, and they leave quite a lot of it, so it's a bit of a waste. So this is why I'm trying my own mix to see if they like it. So next is buckwheat. This I got from Rat Rations. Excuse the phone in the background. So we need 70 grams of this. 70 grams of buckwheat. Okay, next is the quinoa, which I always pronounce Quinoa, at least when I'm trying to spell it out. That came from Mazda. And we want 70 grams of this as well. There we go, 70 grams. So oats is next, so we want 50 grams of oats. Okay, 50 grams of oats. Chia seeds are next. So we are looking for 10 grams of chia seeds. Right, next is fennel seeds. I really hope they like this mix, because if they don't, I've just spent a fortune for nothing. So we want 25 grams of fennel seeds. Next we have hemp seeds, which I've also had forever. Previous rats liked it, the hemp seed. Never tried the current lot with them. I must try them. These I got from a horse feed store, believe it or not. So we need 20 grams of hemp seeds, so I'll just use a spoon. It'll be easier and try to tip the whole bag. So next we need linseed, which we need 15 grams of. Next is Niger seeds, I got from Locals. So Niger seeds, we need 20 grams of these. Sesame seeds are next, and we want 6 grams of sesame seeds. Next we have rapeseed, which is basically pure fat. So we are only going to add 3 grams. Now we need caraway seeds, and we need 30 grams of caraway seeds. Okay, so next we need cumin seeds, and we need 6 grams of cumin seeds. Next we need beetroot flakes, and we need 5 grams of these. Next is pepper flakes, and we want 10 grams of them. Next we need carrot flakes. Well, actually it's pea flakes I wrote down first, so we'll do pea flakes then carrot flakes. So we need 25 grams of pea flakes. Next, carrot flakes. And carrot flakes, we've got 10 grams of carrot flakes. They do like carrot. Tried them with fresh carrots as well. Try that again. I tried them with fresh carrot last week as well, and they really liked it. Okay, next on the agenda is mealworms, and we looking for 25 grams of mealworms. They've never had mealworms before, or at least not while they've been with me, so this will be interesting whether they like them or not. Next it's puffed wheat, and we need I think it's 100 grams of puffed wheat, which we have here, which is Morrison's own, which doesn't have anything added. Try again. It does not have anything added, it's just puffed wheat. There's no sugar, there's no additives, there's nothing. It's just plain drum wheat. So it's just puffed wheat. I know this because this is what I get for the Daybrews for a little treat. They love these. Next is bran flakes. I need 20 grams of bran flakes. Next is lentils, and we need 40 grams of lentils. Puffed rice is our next ingredient. We need 10 grams of this. Again, this is just plain puffed rice. Gluten-free puffed brown rice. We need 20 grams of goji berries. Grams of cornflakes, gluten-free cornflakes, nothing else. Next is couscous, 10 grams of couscous. Next we've got brown rice, and we want 10 grams of that as well. Next, pasta. We want 20 grams of pasta. Now we need split peas. I get yellow ones. We need 20 grams of split peas. Next is oregano, which we need 10 grams of. There's only 12 grams in the pot, so we'll use most of it. Next is bulgur wheat, or bulgur wheat, not quite sure how you pronounce it. Now we need 20 grams of this. And last, raspberry leaf. And that's 50 grams anyway, so no need to weigh it. So we'll just shift this over here and move that there without spilling everything. And what I'll do is I'll lift the box with the mix in it up onto the table so you can see it. And of course I just threw some rubbish in it. Okay, so I'm sure you can see that. That's the mix all made up, so all it needs now is the raspberry leaf put in it and then it all mixed up. So that's what we'll do just now. And now comes the fun part. Mixing it all up. Smells quite nice with the oregano. Now obviously it'll need a good mix every single time you feed it because there's more of some ingredients than there is of others, so to get a kind of half decent amount of some of the smaller ingredients that fall to the bottom, like the seeds, it needs a good mix. And then they should get, I think it's 15 grams per day. So to start off with, I will be feeding this alongside their own mix to slowly introduce them to it. But I'm sure they'll like this much better than commercial food. So that's it. That's my homemade gerbil mix. Now this is only the first attempt and the protein is probably ever so slightly higher than I'd like it to be. The fat's quite high as well. I'll tell you just now. I finally got the protein level to 12.94. It should actually, I got it wrong in the first video, it should actually be about 12% protein and between 6 and 8% fat. So I've got the fat at 6.82% and the protein is 12.94%. Now, as they get older, that mix will be too high in protein and fat for them. But at the moment, they're very active gerbils, so this mix will do them. I will be playing about with the recipe a bit. I've got other ingredients that I would like to add, So yeah, I'll probably make another mix. A lot of the same ingredients, but adding in some other stuff like nuts. I've got some walnuts, I've got some coconut, I've got some other bits and pieces that I would like to add into it eventually. So that, I could always make another video of that if anyone wants to see it. I may make it anyway and have it ready, and if somebody wants to see it I can always upload it later on at a later date. So anyway, thank you for watching. This is my homemade gerbil mix.